Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Unscripted and Unchained RPG Review. I am DM Bluddworth, and as you can see, today's video is going to be a return to Crowfall. So what I'm doing here is I'm getting this new character that I created just prepared to go into the next stage of your gaming experience here in Crowfall. So if you recall my last video, I was showing you just the startup on your own personal world, and near the end of that last video, I discovered how to place things and everything. So I'm not going to bring you through all of that, but once you get your character to very close to 4th level, you need to start preparing yourself because at 4th level you will be able to arm your first weapons and be prepared to move off of your private kingdom and go into the kingdom that is a shared space. So my character is very, very close to that right now, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about just the experience grinding that you're going to do while you're in your home realm, and what some of the things that you should do in order to prepare to jump off from this world to your next. So I discovered that harvesting just the knotwood saplings is actually the quickest and easiest way to go. So as you can see here, I do have some resources, and all of these resources were collected just from the saplings, and yeah, I did harvest some stone as well. So what I'm going to do here is I have these stacks of sticks or piles of sticks, and you can see that they are a sacrifice item. In other words, they're not used for crafting. You sacrifice them to the gods and you will get experience points in return. Now, one thing about experience points here and leveling up is that if you put an excess amount of experience in that will put you over a particular level, you lose the excess and you just hit the new level. So I do want to make sure that I'm putting in just enough, but not too much, in order to go over to that next level, and then make the modifications from there. So that's what I'm going to do now. As you can see, when you stick to saplings, they drop 3 types of resources. They drop uh, knotwood logs, which are used for crafting your tools. They drop piles of sticks, which you exchange in sacrifice for XP, and they drop birds' nests, which will give you a selling price of gold. So you can exchange those in for gold. They're the only thing on your starter kingdom that allows you to gain gold. So I'm going to show you just turning in each of these 2 items. So you're going to go to your sacrifice brazier here, and I'm going to take 1 stack there, and you can see I'm up to 681 out of 720. That gave me 40. So actually I have another stack of 20, and this will put me over the top. All right, with only losing 1, so that's pretty cool. So I'm going to hit confirm, and now I hit level 4. So now I'll be able to actually use weapons. So I'm going to level up and wrong button. So I'm going to level up, and I am going to choose a new talent. So now I have access. Every even number level you gain a new talent. Every odd number you gain attribute points. So new talents, I have a choice of military training, which will give me strength, dex, intellect, base attack damage of plus 6%, critical of plus 30%, health plus 200. This is part of this is a ranger character. by the way. Or I can come down here and do Gift of the Forest. Gives me less strength, more dexterity, not as much constitution, critical strike a little bit, um, critical damage a little bit, and then the health plus 200 as well. Now ultimately, I know that I want to go and work on the Warden tree skill. So there is a Warden tree skill here that I'm looking for that will allow me much more survivability as a soloist, and also um, eventually lead me to being able to go invisible and basically escape while still in combat. So here it is, class promotion Warden. So that is ultimately where I want to get to, and you can see it's quite a ways off before I get there. So it doesn't too much matter which one of these two I'm going to take. I'm going to probably go with Gift of the Forest. I'm going to end up doing both eventually, so I'm going to go with basic. I'm going to go with the military training. Now, as I said, I can exchange the birds' nests in for gold. So, and that's what I'm going to do. So you just grab it, you drag it over, and so now I'm going to have 25 gold. And these sticks here are doing me nothing. So I can come back over here and I can exchange these in and get a little bit of experience points. Now I have to start preparing for going to a place where I will have some combat. So first thing I want to do is I want to load up on some of my basic gear again. And I have a hammer, I have a knife, I need a pick, and a shovel. Now I can go with basic weapons. So I am going to need arrows, and I need 3 wood for arrows. And you load your arrows there. And I need a basic bow, a basic recurved bow. And you can come over here and make sure that you can use these things. So yes, I can. So I need some okay. And now I need, you always need a melee weapon. So I could go with a short sword, which gives me 23 damage. I can go with a, I can't use a rapier. Let's see. I can't use a dagger. A frostcaster, no. A battle axe, no. Great sword, basic long sword. Nope, cannot use it. A mace. I can use a mace. Mystical throwing hammer, no. A one-handed axe, yes, I can make that. I'm going to go basically, I'm going to go with an axe. So here I need some stone and some wood. I can make some bandages, and it's a good idea to make some bandages. I made one bandage. I didn't realize. Let's see. Leatherworking. I can't make any armor yet. So no armor yet. All right, and so now I'm pretty much ready to go out into the world and start collecting some experience points, some additional crafting. One thing I am going to do, because I know that I want to make this character mostly experienced in skinning, because that's a class feature, or a racial feature, I should say, a racial feature as well. And so I'm going to create an extra knife. So now this character is all ready to go into the next phase. So I am going to log out of this world. I'm going to exit to the lobby. So you see, I'm still on this character here. As you can see, I've played a few different types of characters. My highest so far is just 17. I don't want to go into the same world. I want to go to the next world. So starting world. And you have to select one here. I'm going to go to God's Reach, US East, and I'm going to enter this campaign. So now in this world, even though it's a majority of it is still not PvP, this is where you're going to basically, it's partly a tutorial world. So you're going to start to learn more of the advanced techniques of skinning animals and crafting and and so on. So additional features of gathering as well, and quite a few quests before you go to the next phase of this. So we start off in the zone of the Earth, and this one here I don't believe has any PvP. So you just follow the basically follow the arrows or the question mark, and you'll see where you have to go next. So they explain the talent tree. Okay, and now I have to speak to him again. So you can see you start off in this in a building here, and it basically has 4 different areas, and in each of those areas you have crafting, you have your you can come back again and set that. You have different statues that you can tie yourself to, and then there's some areas that you can go to for adventuring. So I'm going to come back out, and we're going to go to the next step. So you can buy some of these items. Like I can go here and see melee and see what I can purchase, and you can see I can purchase a few of these things, although I made my own anyway. Down in here is your bank vault that you share with all of your characters that are on your account, but I don't have access to that bank vault from here yet. I will gain that around level 8. So now I have to kill some wolves. So now I'm going to be the first time that I'm going to be entering into combat, and you can either equip your melee weapon with the Z button or your missile weapon with the U weapon. But I'm not going to waste my arrows on these wolves. I'm just going to come out here. I have to kill 2 of them. I'm going to pick up these. I can't skin these yet. These are just meant for killing and picking up some meat. Yep. You kind of run like a little sluggish when you're still engaged in combat, even though you don't see them coming, and you'll suddenly pick up speed when you're no longer in combat. So they want some food, and I'm going to talk to the butcher here.
Aha.
So I have to go kill some of these wild boar to get some meat so that I can then cook it. Now I'll show you the, so I'm going to go to my arrow here and so now I can skin, as you can see. So I have to kill 3 of these. So you loot them, and that will give you ethereal dust, which I'll explain to you after I'm done skinning this guy. That's a crafting material. You only get it from Alright, so I got everything I need, but I do want to have quite a good amount of... See, now someplace I picked up foot pads boots, so I will put those on. I also picked up another recurve bow. This one only does 6. I picked up a short sword, and actually it armed the short sword automatically. That's kind of weird. Alright. And it gave me an extra 500. Somewhere I picked up an extra 500 arrows, which is good.
Oh.
Like I said, I've done this already, so now I just take the boar meat. I need 2 pieces of it. So let's go with well. So I just crafted a food, a stew. No. Wait, I'm supposed to talk to him again.
Ah. Huh. Huh?
All right, so craft a hammer. So I have to go craft a hammer.
Ah.
Okay. All right, so another thing I like to do is I like to organize these in a certain way. So I'm going to move some of these things out. I like to put my new utensils right beneath, so it's just an easier way to organize them. Okay. Wants me to go 67 feet this direction. All right, so it wants me to harvest some stone. All right, so now I got to kill 5 of these guys out here. Now I'm going to have to be a little bit careful here because the mobs in this game do kind of swarm in on you fairly quickly. So sometimes it's hard to spot them just by themselves. Okay. And I need to kill 1 more. Now, if you can find ones that are the same class as you, sometimes that they drop things that your class can use. Okay, so now I gotta start heading back. Okay. Now the other thing I need to do is I need to add to my attribute points because I did go up a level. So you get 10 points per every odd level, and I'm going to increase my spirit, my intelligence, and put 5 points into my strength. As you can see, they dropped a few things that I can't use, so I will sacrifice those or sell them if I can. I think I missed the entrance. There it is.
Yeah.
Equip the knife and skin the elk to craft some armor. Alright, and that's something that I was looking forward to doing. Now, I'm going to want to craft more than just one piece of armor, so I'm going to kill quite a few of these. If you line up your target with that little crosshair, you'll do more damage, and as you can see, you will gather a lot more for that same hit. I hate when it does that. Alright, that should be enough.
Hey.
Alright, so now I come here and I'm going to craft some armor. Okay, so I got basic boots. I already have boots. Although those are going to be slightly better. But what I don't have is I don't have a tunic yet. So I need a piece of stone, 3 pieces. I need some hide. This is common tough hide. And that's strong hide. I don't think that there really any difference here. Oh, I need one more in there. Oh, alright. And I need some ethereal dust and some wood. I'm also going to create a cap. So some wood some hide, ethereal dust, and some stone. And I need gloves. And some wood. And finally, I have kind of cheesy boots there. But I think I'm I'm one hide. They're not letting me combine hide. So I'm a little bit low on resources. Now, one thing I can do is I can go and look to see where I can sell some of these things off. Oh, I gotta talk to Morgan anyway.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Aha.
Okay. Okay. They make you run back and forth quite a bit.
Oh? Hmm.
I gotta go behind this shrine. Alright, so I have another talent point, so I'm going to take a look and spend that. Remember I said I was going to do this Gift of the Forest, so I definitely want to do that. Okay, but I want to see if I can sell some of that gear. So I'm looking for a merchant purchase goods. So I can sell I can't even use the long sword, so I'm going to sell it. Ooh, look at this. I picked up much more powerful gloves, so let's stealth footpad. Oh, she won't let me sell the recurved bow. Probably won't be able to sell the short sword either. Oh, nope, can't. Alright, cancel. Okay. But I've made quite a bit of coin. Now I'm going to look to see how far I am from... I really want to return here because I can go and create some better gear. I want to actually upgrade the character. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it off here at this point at nearly the 45-minute mark. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from it as well. So if you have, that's awesome. Uh, give the video a thumbs up. If you have any questions about this game, or have any hints or tips that you'd like to tell me, please feel free. I will. I'll see how this is going, and it'll probably be quite some time before I come back to the game with another video. Um, Probably going to run my characters through and see if I can start getting them to a higher level, so that there's additional content for you to see. This whole particular area is nothing but just grinding some missions, getting to about level 9 or so before I move on to the next zone. So I don't want to, have you follow through and watch, that whole thing. So without further ado, thank you very much for stopping in. I hope you liked this video. I look forward to seeing you on the gaming screen sometime soon. Perhaps it'll be in an MMO, just like Crowfall. So you'll have a great rest of your weekend, and take care.